Joseph YouTube, welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chisha Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Why men are not obligated to feel pity for single moms. No more wasting time. You're going to want to sit back for this one, guys. Let's get it.
Men not understanding what it means to be a single mom.
Men don't need to understand what it's like to be a single mom because men don't need to empathize with your decisions that you made in your life. The truth is, nobody has to understand you. It's your job to communicate to people what your lifestyle is. And if they understand you, great. If they don't, that's just what it is. I am tired of people feeling like you need to understand me. You sound like a 15-year-old arguing with your parents. What I respectfully do understand is that you liked a guy at some point. Maybe he wasn't a good fit for you, but you still liked him anyway because you led with your emotions rather than logic. You got intimate with him and you didn't use protection, which is a choice, by the way. And it's also a choice to use 40 types of contraception, him pulling out, so on and so forth. But you kept the baby. And now you respectfully have to deal with the consequences of your actions. Men don't need to understand this. And I do think that everyone should take everyone on creative dates. But one thing that's realistic is that those guys are going to go for the girl that does not have kids, that's going to stay a little bit later, that has a more free schedule, and that's going to settle for the dinner and drinks, rather than you that's putting the bar up higher when you're dealing with the consequences of your actions.
This guy better watch out. Speaking too much facts. Speaking too much facts. Check out a few of these comments to see what the people have to say. He's like, listen, I don't have to feel bad for shit. You chose the man. You had fun. Why should I feel bad when you decided to do this? Let's check out a few of these comments. First comment here says, the bigger the glasses, the bigger the headache. Of course, he's talking about the chick in the beginning. I'm going to have her picture come up there. That is hilarious. Somebody else responded with the laughing emojis. This is a chick. Another guy said, best comment ever. And the final comment in response to that guy said, I never thought of that, but I'm glad you did. Hilarious. Another guy here added to the conversation and says, men understand, but it's not their problem. Yes. It's yours to deal with, not his. Yeah. There's a very entitled mindset that single mothers have. Like they should be pitied. Like they should be, oh, poor me. I'm a single mother. Oh, single mother. You right? You're supposed to feel bad for that chick when you had nothing to do with that baby. In fact, you didn't even partake in the creation of that beautiful child. The child's probably beautiful. Right? But this has nothing to do with that. It has to do with whose responsibility is that child. It's yours. And who's going to feel bad for you? Most people won't. And they're not supposed to. But there's this mindset a lot of single mothers have. Look at me, I'm struggling. Nah, you decided to have that baby, right? And then people want to jump to the extremes. Or what if she was forced? Come on, bro. That's not most women. Another comment here says, shoulder shrug. He's not wrong. Next person here says, why are most single moms associated with poor decision making? Some of us were married for over a decade, and unfortunately, it didn't work out. I'm going to zoom into this lady's profile picture because this shit is hilarious. Literal cats. Hilarious. Someone else responded back to her and said, who initiated the divorce? 37 likes. She didn't respond because she probably initiated the divorce. Someone else added and said, right. Also, they act like they don't make bad choices while married. Very true. Another woman here says, as a single parent, this man is 100% correct. It's our responsibility, our choice. No one is responsible. I have a kid, but don't date guys with kids. And this comment right here, guys, is why you should never feel bad. If you're a guy who, first off, if you're a guy who does date a single mother, what I assume to most men, especially men who are aware of female nature, understand what they're risking, they've weighed that stuff out. I say, hey, man, you've made your decision as a man. Cool. I don't sit there and make fun of guys who've sat down and said, you know what? I do see value in this. There are plenty of guys out there who want me to be like, do this, do that. No, I don't think it's my place. I think what I do most of the times is raise awareness and say, hey, most women will look at you like you should be honored to take care of those kids, like you should. It's a privilege to play that stepdad role. Most of them are extremely ungrateful. The vast majority of single mothers, this is how they think, is talk to one. Next time you see a single mother, have a conversation with her if you haven't already about her dating life. You'll be blown away about how they view their children, their situation. They don't even bring their kids up as reasons as to why they might be struggling to find the type of man that they're looking for. I have an episode. If you go search, go see if I can find it so I give you guys the exact. It was with an awesome guest back when I used to have guests on my podcast, which is going to happen again. And she was a single mom, but she was married and she found a guy and, became feminine, worked on herself, etc. Let me see here. The video is titled Boyce Watkins, of course, continues to shame black men who don't date single mothers. This is a conversation I had with another woman, and we spent like a good portion of that conversation me trying to explain to her why her kids took points off her. It was hard. It's hard for women to understand that because they love their children so much. But I was trying to explain to her, like, to a man, your kids are negative points. They're negative. It's not a positive. Doesn't matter how cute they are or well behaved. It's not in a man's nature to just want to help carry out another man's legacy. She finally realized what I was saying, and the conversation overall was good. But if you talk to most single women, they don't get that. Right. They don't. Next comment here says, facts, don't have kids if you can't raise them. The laughing emojis. Another comment says, fun fact, women pick if the father of the kid is a bad boy, unable to stay and commit well again, they pick. Another woman here added, I'm a single mom and I agree with you. I don't need any man to understand me. Matter of fact, I don't even want a man. Okay, you see, you gone too far. Those kids need a father or some type of male role model. Another man here says, my man just ascended to the next level. Fact is, I never complained about being a single dad. Okay, shout out to this guy. Single dad is what it is. He says, forward we go, better choices. Guys, what do you think of this whole topic or video? Comment down below. I appreciate you for checking out another episode of The Coffee Pot. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.